Welcome to another video from MakeThisJewelry.com. I'm Isidro Nielsen, and I'm going to show you in a series of slides or images how you can build your own portable jewelry workbench. So let's get started here. And the first thing that I have here, of course, is a disclaimer, the legal stuff, and then the safety. Always wear safety glasses and gloves, or whenever. Always be safe. Okay, well, first you select a stump, I call it. It's a section of a tree, and you pick a hardwood as hard as you can. The one I have is ash, and it's ideal for this. I've had mine for over 30 years, and it still serves me well every day. And so this is a new one here, and I'm just doing this to show you how you can build your own. This one's a little smaller than mine. And what you can see here is the first thing I did is I peeled off all the bark. And the reason for that is because this piece of wood was outside and there was a bit of moisture in there. And I wanted to dry it out completely, so the best way to do that is to remove the bark and let it cure. This one's been sitting around for a long time. That's why the bark is fairly easy to peel off now, because it's pretty dry. And I'm using an old railroad spike, which has a pretty sharp edge, and I have a lot of them. That's why I'm using it. It's real easy to peel off all the bark, and that's what you can see I'm doing here. And let's see, the next step that you want to do is I can measure this one, and I'll show you that it's approximately, I believe it's like a foot tall, and yeah, about 14 inches across. 14 inches. That's a real nice, small, portable, enough to carry around, yet very functional. You can fit quite a few tools on there. Okay, let's see. There's a top view. Notice there's that little area in the left there is actually where a branch was growing out of this tree, and that makes it really difficult to split if you were to split this wood for firewood, which is ideal for this because you don't really want it splitting on you. So if you select a piece of wood that has a lot of branches, that's probably really good. Okay, I think I missed a little bit here, but basically what I'm doing is I'm drilling a hole. It's a 3/4 of an inch spade drill is what I used. If you drill a 3/4 inch hole, a railroad spike will fit in there perfectly. See, I'm using a leather mallet to set it in place so you don't damage the surface of the highly polished railroad spike. Then I figure I'm going to put about 3 different spikes in here, or stakes. So there's the second hole, drilling it about, and there's a third. So I'm going to have 3 different tools in here, maybe more. You can always add. This particular one, the holes, they're 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches is a good depth for a railroad spike. It'll set in there really tight, and it's very, very functional. You notice that I'm kind of putting the working end of each stake towards the outside. It's easier to work on the edge of the stump then. Like that curved one there, that's excellent for making bracelets and shaping bracelets. And the flat one is for just about everything else. And now I'm making a hole on the side, and you notice I've got about a 30-degree angle maybe. So you don't want to put it straight in. You want the hole slightly angled up to put your ring mandrel in there. My ring mandrel is a 1-inch diameter at the base, so this is drilling a 1-inch diameter hole. Some mandrels are actually 3/4 of an inch. They're smaller, so you check your mandrel and see what size hole you have to drill. So once it's in there, it's that angle there makes it really nice to work on. Okay, so now we have 3 spikes. We have a curved, a dome, and a flat. Those are the most popular ones that I use. I use those all the time. Here's a comparison. The old railroad spike when I first get it, and then after it's highly polished, you can see it. This is the domed one here. It's like a mirror, and that's exactly what's underneath all that rust. It's really good quality metal. Okay, that's a little bracket that I have. I purchased that years ago, and I can't even tell you where I got it, but basically I think it's a jewelry supplies. You can get a little bracket that you mount on the side of your workbench where you can fit a piece of wood with a slot in it to do all of your piercing, your saw with jeweler saw. So now you can use a jeweler saw right on that same little workbench, and you know, when you transport it, you can take everything off. You can take off the piece of wood, the mandrel, even the stakes if you wanted to, and just it's very portable. It's ideal for doing art fairs. And there it is piercing. Okay, so now oh, what I'm piercing here is actually a disc that I used in an old espresso coffee machine that I got at a garage sale, and I converted it into a steam cleaner for cleaning jewelry. I have another video that you can get that shows you how to do that. It's an excellent little tool for cleaning parts that you've made that are very, very hard to clean. Like I do a ring that has little crevices that the rouge always gets stuck in there, and it's nearly impossible to clean it. Well, with a steam cleaner, you just blow that stuff right off. Okay, I guess I'm drilling another hole here, and oh, I know, this is for the piece of titanium that I have. I have a little piece of titanium rod, which is a very, very hard metal, and I polish the end of it real smooth, and I use it for stamping. So you can, like, if you can stamp something with a sterling stamp, you set it on there and you stamp it, and it's a nice solid surface to stamp on. And the last thing I'm doing here, you can get some PVC pipe. The white is water, and the gray is electrical PVC. And you just cut a couple of pieces of that, and you slip it over your ring mandrel, and it makes an excellent bracelet forming tool. The PVC doesn't mark up the inside of your bracelet, and you can hit the outside with a leather mallet or rawhide mallet, so you can form a bracelet and without putting any marks on it. And it's a very, very inexpensive way to create your own mandrel for forming a bracelet. The white PVC pipe is really, really a tight fit, so what's happening there. I'm shaping a bracelet now, but you actually have to hammer that white plastic into the gray in order to make it work. So there you have it. You can back up and see what else there is. If I miss something, or if you want more details on any particular area, just shoot me an email, isidro@makethisjewelry.com, and I'll be happy to help you in any way I can. So enjoy.